Hi Leo, here is your general reading for the month of November. Please be aware that these are general readings, so they will not resonate with all of you. If this reading doesn't, then please check your moon and rising signs. Now I've pre-shuffled and laid out your cards. Now the first card we have here, we have your own energy here. We have the Page of Wands, which is fire energy. So it's for you, Leo, Aries and Sagittarius. Now, the Page of Wands, the energy with this card is the page can often bring an opportunity or some form of communication. But the thing is, you need to assess if the messages that he delivers are all talk with very little foundation, okay? It's kind of, there could be a new opportunity, okay, coming your way. Or you could hear a message about something. But the thing is, you need to work out whether you have all the facts, okay? It's very much about checking every single detail. You need to resist acting or reacting without thinking things through properly. Now, here with what's crossing you, we have the Ace of Cups. It's water energy and it is for Scorpio, Pisces and Cancer. And the Cups talks of our feelings and our emotions, okay? Now, generally, the Aces are about new beginnings. The thing with this card, if you look at it in the upright, we can presume that this cup is so full of water that the water is spilling down, okay? Which represents our feelings, our emotions, love. It's overfilling with all of those things. When it's reversed, it's showing that the water has run out, so much so that this cup has now run dry. So it's talking about your feelings or emotions in regards to something could very much feel like this. And I feel that this card, because it's fallen within your helping, hindering, crossing position, okay? I feel that you could end up in this situation or feeling this way if you don't pay attention to what I've told you about the Page of Wands energy, about resisting the temptation to act in a certain way, about checking every single detail and making sure that everything is right before you go and jump into something. Now this could, looking at the other cards on the table here, it feels to me that this is talking more to do with a relationship here. That maybe somebody you are in a relationship with is going to send you messages or is going to make you feel that you could be starting on a new path together, you know, that kind of thing. And you may believe what you're being told, only to discover that it's not the case. which could then leave you feeling very much like this. Now, in the foundation section of your reading, we have the card that I really don't like. We have the Knight of Swords reversed. Now, the Swords is air. It's to do with our mind, our thought perception, words being said. Now, the Knight of Swords, it has to be said, is not a very nice individual, okay? Now, as I said, this card's fallen within the foundation of your reading, okay? The thing is, this card warns you against getting caught up in all the hype, okay? It's very much about lots of energy but no direction. Thoughts are scattered. You may feel like you want to go it alone in search of some sort of freedom. It's very much an energy about warning to be wary, because this card has shown up because of the energy with this Page of Wands. About something is not what it appears. Either a message or an opportunity, there is something that's not going to be what you think. And like this card warns, not getting caught up in the hype. Not allowing your thoughts to become scattered because of misinformation / communication from somebody else, which could then result you having that Ace of Cups energy where it's reversed and, you know, it causes that feelings. I mean, that could even be talking about somebody else. That somebody else is, you know, saying something to you in a relationship, promising you stuff, as I said, hyping everything up, when really their feelings for you have run dry, but maybe they're not being forthcoming with that, for their own gain maybe in some way. You just need to be very wary here with this energy, okay? It's not nice when this card's reversed. Now, in your near past position, we have here the Three of Pentacles, okay? So here we have Earth energy, which often talks of our finances, our work, our material world. The Earth energy is for Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. And as I said, it's fallen in your near past position. It can indicate that in your near past, that you and somebody else may have been planning or putting plans into a situation. Now, it can talk that some point in the past, maybe you and a person you're involved in were making plans in regards to your relationship in some way. Either maybe taking it to the next level or living together or whatever it is. But it talks of normally two people making plans in some way regarding a particular situation. And I feel that although these plans were being spoken about, And we're only looking at the plans of it. It wasn't carried out. But I feel in the end, it's all just been hype. It's not panned out the way you had planned it to go with somebody else. That's the way I'm feeling about this. Is that in the past, plans were put in to a relationship. You both thought you were going down the same path together, and something along the way has happened. You probably have been misled in some way. Maybe the other person wasn't as committed to you and this relationship as was first thought. Now here, in the more present situation, we have the Two of Cups. So we have more water energy here, talking of feelings and emotions. Now again, this card is much better to see in the upright position. This card talks of misunderstandings. It can talk of a false love. It can show very testing and difficult times within a love relationship, okay? Which can lead to a relationship breaking up, leading to a separation. It's like communication has completely broken down. That where there was happiness, now that happiness has turned to some sort of disharmony. And I feel it's all to do with the plans that were made with the Three of Pentacles. Plans that you thought you were heading in a certain direction with somebody within a relationship, and I feel that somehow they have misled you. Sorry, Leo, I had to quickly pause the video. My dog wanted to go out into the garden. I'm really sorry. So as I was saying, I feel very much that you thought you were heading in a certain direction with somebody, but I feel they've completely misled you. And it's resulted in possibly arguments, but either way, there's been a communication breakdown between you and somebody else. Now here, for your outcome, we have the Lovers card, which is reversed, okay? Now, it is a major arcana, and again, it talks of relationship breakup. It talks of two people not getting along. Again, it talks of a weakness within a relationship, difficulties. It can also show that one or the other may have been tempted outside of this relationship. Either way, it's the same kind of energy as we have with the Two of Cups reversed. The way I see this reading, and it was a general reading, but it's most definitely seemed to have focused on a relationship. But I feel that you have been in a relationship with somebody. Now look, this can be a personal relationship, a love relationship, but it could also be It could also be a business partnership. It could be a very close friendship. It could be a relationship within the family, okay? It doesn't have to always talk about a love relationship. But most definitely, there is a relationship within your life whereby the other person probably led you to believe that the relationship was going to be a certain way, and they've let you down on that in some way. That maybe they were acting with a false heart, and for them, maybe they weren't really in love as you were with them. And that's why we see the Ace of Cups, where the feelings and emotions have run dry. Or their actions have resulted in your feelings and emotions running dry. I feel, as I said, in the past, you thought this relationship was going to be a certain way. Maybe you thought the person was committed to you, was in love with you, was going to live with you. Whatever it is, I feel that this relationship, you thought this relationship was going to be for the long haul. And I feel the other person in some way has deceived you, or kind of led you up the garden path. And it's resulted, obviously, with whereby there is weaknesses within the relationship, and there's going to be an extremely testing and difficult time. I feel that this energy has probably already started to play out this month in October. And I feel that in the month of November, it's most definitely probably going to come to a head. And unfortunately, I don't see things working out. We have the Two of Cups reversed. We have the Lovers reversed. Those are not good indications when it comes to relationships. So look, Leo, I really don't like giving bad news, and I don't like doing readings when they're very negative. This reading, as soon as I laid out the cards on the table, I could see where this reading was going, and I could see what the messages were here. It's most definitely talking about a relationship for you guys. And as I said, it can be any number of relationships for you. It doesn't have to be love, but most definitely the relationship is an important one in your life. And I don't see how this relationship is going to work or last with the cards we have on the table and the messages here. So look, it is a very specific message. It will not apply to all of you, okay? Obviously, if all your relationships are ticking along as they should, then obviously this reading's not for you. And check your moon and rising signs, or maybe another reader on YouTube has the right message for you for November. But this is definitely a specific message, and it may only be for a few of you, okay? But it's definitely talking about a relationship situation that I feel somebody has misled the other person, very much so. So there we go, that does conclude your reading. I am sorry it wasn't more positive, but I can only give the messages that I'm given with the cards on the table. If you have liked this reading or it has resonated with you, please give it the thumbs up. If it hasn't, by all means give it the thumbs down. If you wish to leave a message, that would be fantastic. I always reply to you, and I'm always grateful for the time you take to leave me a message. Now, I will be back again really soon to do your relationship reading and the reading for singles. I will be curious to see what your relationship reading shows. It may show something completely opposite, and then those messages with that relationship reading are obviously for other people out there, okay? Because there's loads and loads and loads of Leos. So not every reading is going to match every Leo's life, okay? So until I'm back again very soon, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.